Hi guys, I'm back. This energy's so annoying. Sorry. I don't even know how far I got. It froze. We're good now though. I had to start all the way over. So sorry about that. I don't know where it ended up. Oh, I don't want to have to go back over all this. All right. Well, hopefully everybody, I don't know where, like the phone, where it froze at and how much got out. So I'm just going to upload it and we're going to keep moving on. But anyways, she would like to get over to calmer waters. So as I was saying, there was a point, this runs so deep and it's been going on for so many years. It's a very large operation. She also has a father that's very important, high up, that's pulled a lot of strings for her, always made things right for her. It's pretty much allowed her to get away with her doing whatever she wants, how she wants, with whom she wants. And she never has to have accountability for it at all. So, hold on, I gotta find my glasses. Let me get my glasses. Hold on. Okay, so they made a lot of mistakes over the years. They got very sloppy over the years. Hey, hey there, how's it going? You doing good? Hi, Bobby. Hi, Mystic. Hi, Divine Hope. Were you guys on the one I started a few minutes ago and it froze? How far did I get? Did I get... We're just going to let it upload and then everybody will have to watch that and then catch on to this because I don't want to recap all this. It's too much. Plus, I want to move on to someone else's sign. These two are annoying. They always want to hog the energy. They always want to be center of attention. You just tapped in? Okay. You'll want to go back and watch the one that's uploading right now, okay? After this. Make sure you go watch that so you understand all this. Okay. Anyway, I could go on and on for hours about them, their story and everything, because they've been attacking me for years and years and years and years. So they've attacked several people and harmed and hurt several people, and they've gotten away with it. So there's a point, though, that he wanted really out of this, you know. I mean, I don't think it would be fun to be in an arranged marriage and the person you're married to is a psychopath and they're a bully. Because underneath, he did have a very sweet side at one time in his life before probably all the abuse started happening to him. I mean, he went through a lot of MK Ultra. You know how they, like, he carries what you would call, and if none of you know what it means, you'll have to go look him up, but he carries what you would call super soldier energy. I got way into years and years ago about learning about them. I followed a couple of them. There was one, he's really special. He ended up dying because Hillary Clinton had him taken out. And he was ready to expose her for everything that she had done. But his life, what they did to him, oh my Lord. Anyways, he carries that kind of energy the same. So, if it's fake, why are you on my channel? Why would you waste your time if it's fake? You're obviously a karmic. Bye-bye. I don't pick cards for people specifically. It's a general message. You guys are paid to get on here, harass, and bug people. I will just I'll just take you off and you'll be sent as a person that harasses this channel. You people are time wasters. That's all you are. All right. If you want to join in, generally, collectively, you might learn something. You might have some fun. You might even teach somebody something too. Commenting positively with my other people that are in the upright on the channel. If you're not in the upright, get off my channel. Don't waste our time. All right. I don't care about Trump. Okay. So anyway, let's get back to him. So there was a time, I don't know what's happened. I don't know. It's been years. Don't care. But he was going to have a sex operation. And he was going, you know, to do the, go through the whole transformation. Oh, please. He was going to, at one point, do that because it's a way for him to disappear. It was a way for him to not have to, what his part was, you know, pay the price and not be connected to it. It was a way for him to start over. I mean, he always said he could erase anybody. He could give anybody a new life, a new birth certificate, a new social, like literally erase you and you could start over. He knew the proper people, had the resources to make that happen for himself and anybody. So I'm sure that's why this has gone on for so long. But he's in the reverse. She's in the reverse. Judgment is here. There's a Libra involved too that has to do with the court systems. That has always helped them out. That it may be one of each. Like there might be a masculine, there might be a feminine, both in the court system, but they're going to be exposed. Okay, and it's interesting because in this card, the Six of Swords energy, I just was looking at it, and the front of her boat has the Aquarius sign on it again. That most readers don't do that, but anyways, are people that make their cards. This is a definite Aquarius. Oh, please. You're one of these people that you need the help, not me. You just pay to harass people. That's all you're here for. Nobody cares. Don't worry. All right. Any more of you want to pipe up that get paid to do this? Keep it up. That's okay. There's people behind the scenes that you guys don't see watching you do this. And once you get on and you do one of your little shitty ass comments, they got you. So keep it up. All right. We have a magician here. Okay. So there's a magician that these two know. This is somebody that's highly evolved with, you know, the dark arts, magic, illusions. I mean, this person is a true magician. Okay. This is a person that, how do I put it? This person likes to mess with people's DNA. And there are people that can do that. So this is a person that likes to mess with people's DNA, okay? He's in the reverse. He's gone too far. He's gone way too far. This is a magician energy that can cast out energy, that can, okay, say you had a relationship with this person. Because these people have open relationships with everybody. They have no problems doing that, you know? So this whole situation here. You can get people involved with each other, and there's always going to be feelings. There's going to be feelings of jealousy, envy, that will come up, because whenever you're having these kinds of relationships with people, it breeds that, you know. So say he goes over here to him and says, you know, I need you over here to, you know, Sue over here that I'm seeing on this side. She's starting to get really jealous of Kate over here. I can't have these two fighting like that. So I need you to cast an illusion. Okay? I need you to cast an illusion. And so he can do that, you know. Sometimes, say if there's a divine masculine, there's a divine feminine, and then there's a karmic or several karmics stuck in here. Yeah, they can go to a magician like this and ask him to cast out energy that makes everybody want to fight with the divine feminine or the masculine, wants people to argue with them, wants people to see them that they're not good, that who they are, they're angry, they're the aggressor, they're a liar, they're a cheater. They're like everything, it's swapping your energy with that person. He knows how to do that. He knows how to cast illusions out, tap into energy, and swap it. So there was a plan at one time for him to go through the whole transgender type of the process and all that. And then that way, this whole thing disappears. And then you add in all the people he knows that can change your birthday, change your social, change your whole identity. You can become someone else. I don't need you to tell me this. I'm more in touch with Jesus than you are, because if you were in touch with Jesus, you wouldn't have said that to me. So, bye-bye. Okay. The comments are going to go off now. I'm going to finish this out, and then what we're going to do is I'm going to turn the comments off maybe for the next month. Super sad for all of you that are upright, but I'm not putting up with this anymore. So it's a waste of time. It's waste of energy. So I don't get paid for this. So I'm not going to do this anymore with you people that you want to get on here with your mental midgetness and play the games you are. The comments will just go off. I know, honey. I'm sick of it. So I'm not putting up with it. I'm not putting up with it. I'm not giving up on you guys. I'm not giving up on the channel. You guys are just going to have to bear with me. I apologize. It's not fun for you guys because we love to chat and talk to each other. And that's some of the interacting is very healing for those of us that are upright. But we all know what they're doing. So anyways, the best way, they need attention because they're like children. They're like spoiled little rotten brats. They don't have very high IQs, or they wouldn't get on here and do this. So to ignore them and for them not to be able to comment, they won't get what they want. So anyways, I just want you guys to be aware when I turn the comments off. For those of you that I love so much, it's not towards you guys at all. So I have a job here to do, you know. So, hi Angie, how are you, sweetheart? And I'm not gonna put up with it. So, and I'm slightly on the edge. Tomorrow's the day my dad died. It was his birthday this month too. So, I don't want to react in a way that I shouldn't because of that. Anyway, let's move on. And you know how I feel about that divine hope, especially when the people that killed him are out here running around free and stole his money. And then they got the balls to get on my channel and harass me. Okay, so anyway, I don't know what he ended up doing, if he ever transgendered and decided to become a woman and not be a man anymore so he wouldn't be caught. Thank you. I appreciate it. He is stuck now in this Knight of Pentacles energy. So he is stuck in the cons, the scams, the RICO crimes, everything. It's now coming to roost. These people got so big and got so, I don't know how to put it, arrogant and confident that no matter what they did, somebody would clean up their mess or allow them to continue on. So the crimes got more heinous. The crimes became more gruesome. More people became involved, and it got out of control. It's not okay. It's not okay. Too many people have been affected from. Can you imagine how long? My dad died 14 years ago tomorrow. And this is about, it didn't, when they started coming for me, it wasn't that much further past that, you know, okay? It's about, because I got divorced, Doug and I separated in 2000 and got divorced. Divorce started 2016. So they started this way before they ever met me. I believe someone got them into contact with my family, and this was all set up. You know, they're part of the setup to erase me off this earth. But anyways, not to mention how they love kids. And anyway, he likes young men a lot. So, but anyway, stuck in these crimes, stuck in all of this, can't get out of it now. And it's funny because this Two of Wands energy on this card, there's no choice being made. These choices are intertwined. Can't get out of them. Oh, that's tears with your Aunt Gwen. Sending you lots of love. Thank you. Thank you. I just hope they don't celebrate him tomorrow. How dare they? They celebrated him on his birthday. He was really upset about that. So his birthday was the 2nd of July and he died on the 23rd. So I just hope they don't try and celebrate him tomorrow. If they do, anyway, I've already been shown it won't be good. The only word I can use is demise. Yeah, demise. So anyway, 7 of Swords here, okay? Jeez. This is them stealing from everybody, pillaging, taking whatever they want and not even having a second thought about it, not caring who they hurt. Not caring who they hurt. They're stuck in this now. I mean, he's the King of Pentacles in reverse. He's stuck in the Knight of Pentacles. He's stuck in the 7 of Swords. The Magician is in reverse. The decisions of the past that have been made that are highly, these are their rituals that they do that are sexual. They're intertwined and stuck to this and binded. And nobody is going, she does a lot of death spells. She does a lot of beauty spells. She does a lot of hate spells. She does a lot of suffocation spells. Remember me talking about the leather that they used to try to strangle me with? This is them. This is them. Okay, let's move on because I'm sick of them. All right, what's the last thing that they need to know, Spirit? Endurance. You're going to need a lot of endurance to persevere through this. You're going to need to be persistent, and you're going to need to learn to invest in yourself. Hold your vision, because the increasing wealth that you two gained off of everyone will now be going to the rightful owners of it. Cypress energy. All right, now we got a stuck energy. Sycamore scope. Broaden your horizons and take a chance on new ideas, expanding your reach. Stuck. There won't be any expansion going on. The Sequoia legacy. Leverage, family, resources, invest early, keep growing, build your empire. It's in reverse. In reverse. So it was your legacy they went after, your empire. And they were growing with it at one time. They were building off of your energy, your growth, your creativity, your capabilities. That gave them leverage. And then they had leverage with your family because they all thought they knew you so well. Yes, they did. All right, what else, Spirit? On the bottom, majestic tower. Oh boy. See the obelisk as a symbol of endurance and ascension, upward progress and rising. It's in the reverse. But this obelisk to these secret societies of twisted men, oh, it means something completely different. It's related to their phallic. Crystal visions, peer into the crystal depths where clarity abounds, healing energy and the future. They don't use crystals in the correct way either. So you, whoever I'm talking to, you probably really like crystals like I do and really can connect with them and can do some beautiful, wonderful healing things for yourself, right? And manifest with those, clear things. There's all kinds of things that you're aware of you can do. They knew that about you. That's another really cool thing about you they knew. And that's another thing that they tried to tap in and destroy from you. And then use it in the wrong way to hurt you and harm you. Okay? Okay, who is up next? Who's next? Okay, we got a flipper. We got a Virgo. We got a Virgo. Secrets. Oh boy. Okay, Spirit's telling me there's also another story. There's also a Virgo that hooked up with a really nasty, skanky Pisces. Okay? All right, what's this about? So this Virgo is in a King of Wands energy. Okay? He's got his back turned to his divine feminine. For some of you, the divine feminine has a King of Wands energy in her family. Oh yeah, this is all about money. That he hooked up with to come against her. Okay? So some of you, which we all know, we have exes, ex-friends, ex-associates. You can have even ex-coworkers. But you have a person that maybe you didn't have a fallout with, right? But you just decided when you got on your journey that maybe that person wasn't supposed to be in your life anymore. They served their purpose. So you're going to go your way, right? And you don't have to, when you decide to do this, explain this to anybody. It's your life. Obviously, if you aren't calling somebody or hanging out with somebody anymore, there's a reason for it. But people are so gung-ho that everybody has to have closure. Believe me, I used to think a long time ago I did too, but not anymore. No, I've gotten way over that because I've learned that everybody that wants to come back and they say it's for closure, no, they just really want to get their damn foot or their toe back in that door with you and see how stupid you still are. And see if you'll still fall for the same old bullshit from the past like you did before. See if you will go do things that you weren't willing to do before. That like maybe now enough time's gone by, they'll forget. Oh, hell no. This Pisces is a friend for some of you, so some of you, this Virgo is a masculine. He dated a divine feminine, and she had a friend that was a Pisces. And he thought it would be the ultimate betrayal, you know, to be with this friend, because this friend convinced this masculine that his divine feminine wasn't who she was, and she was who she was. Okay? So she's really gifted in also the dark, creepy, bad stuff too. So anyway, Benny, you need to learn to close that door down there. I hear you busting it open coming up here. Anyway, this karmic, okay, she thinks she's a shaman. She's never had any real official types of training, gone in any kind of spiritual quest, journeys, traveled around the world, done anything to enlighten herself other than, okay, she gets very enlightened from doing certain substances and chemicals that make you hallucinate. What do you call it? They're, you know, along the lines of, yeah, I guess you just say, they keep telling me hallucinogenics. So any kind of uppers, you know. So she's not super picky, you know, if it's there. I think she's the kind of person, you know, that will oblige. So, okay, she doesn't have any teeth. That kind of explains everything, right? So, I guess there's not much more to say. But, anyways, she convinced him. He woke up one day and went, oh my God, what did I do? Yeah, what did I do? What was I thinking? Okay, well, you're stuck. Stuck like Chuck. Hold on, Benny. You can open that door. I've seen you do it a million times. Oh, boy. Ah, Spirit. This person. Oh, there's so much to say here. I don't know. All right. There's so much to say here. Your whole family got involved in this deal, man. Oh, yeah. Big time. Yeah. And they've also, you have a family member, like a mother, matriarchal figure. Say you have a sister-in-law, and she has a mother, and she has sisters and nieces and cousins and things like that. Okay, they're of Spanish, Mexican lineage. So they know a lot of stuff in the dark arts, and they practice it. Okay, you guys are, why are you two right here all of a sudden? Okay, I'm busy. Can you get down, please? You know I love yous. Okay, go outside and play for a few minutes. Go out and play, guys. I'll be done, and then I'm going to come out and we're going to water, okay? Okay, go down. Get down, please. Get down. I'll give you guys some treats. Go outside. Play for a minute, okay? Hold on, guys. Yeah, look at this. Okay, guys, I have to go outside. Okay, come on. Come on. Come on. All right. Go out. Go, go, go. Thank you. Okay. Somebody wants me to be interrupted. My closure is cutting you from the herd. Oh. I love that. I just read that. I love it. What are you saying, Bob? My stepsis is with everyone I have. Oh, I know. There's a few people in my life that have done that exact same thing. And when we get the memberships up and going, and we have our own place, right? We're going to have some interesting conversations. We're going to open up to everybody, be able to feel safe about what they want to talk to, you know, within reason. But to be able to like share these kinds of stories with each other, because it's so much more prevalent than people think. So much more prevalent than people think. I've always had a problem since I was a little girl that people always love my personality, always love how much fun I am, outgoing, and just who I am. And then I'll make new friends and we hang out for a while. And then all of a sudden, that little green-eyed, jealous, envious, weird-ass monster starts to creep out. And before you know it, they start to make their jabs at you. Or they just do things that you're just like, really? Seriously? I would never do that to you. So, you know, I in fact, I was having this conversation with somebody the other night that this is happening to them. And they're like, this always happens, so I don't want to have girlfriends anymore. And I says, I completely understand. I says, but everybody's not that way. There is a huge population of people that are, because it's narcissism, you know. So many of us have been raised by narcissists, and then all of our other family members were as well. So, I mean, there's so much more that goes into this too, of course, but it's just like, I've never understood how you can't celebrate another person when something good happens to them. Why would that not make you feel good to celebrate them and cheer them on? You know, I don't get that. It's, I watch all the time at my work. We have a chat, right? All day long that we have to talk and problem solve and help each other out in. And people have accomplishments. And I watch the same people never comment when someone has something good happen. And the same people will always celebrate. And I think it's so pathetic. And it's weird because most of the time, the ones that don't want to, you know, congratulate somebody or celebrate them, they're the ones with the biggest egos. But yet they'll come off like they're so secure, they're so confident. They're not. They're not at all. You know, because when it gets down to times like that, they can't be the one that throws out the meme saying, way to go, high five, so proud of you. And they can't be that one that turns around in front of everybody and gives them a hug or says, you know what, you earned this, you deserve this. This is your time. This is great. So anyway, love you too, Divine. Have a good night, honey. Okay, so anyways, let's get back over here to this Virgo and this Pisces and whatever. Your family got involved, okay? It's all in reverse. Everybody's getting exposed. So these acorns represent like your money. This is these are like your gifts. These are like the things that have been inherently bestowed upon you by the divine. This is 3D and 5D, okay? But this is everybody taking from this and you never getting not even 1 cent, not an iota, nothing at all. No one sharing anything, no one caring, and everybody protecting, though, stealing from you. Because they need this to continue on, right? You were the cash cow and you didn't even know it. You were a group of people's cash cow and you didn't know it. The full in reverse. They don't get to take a leap of faith forward anymore, stealing from you, out of your pocket, out of your kid's pocket. Okay? It's over. Look at this. Karma. They wanted it to be over for you. They wanted to trade karma with you. It happened so that it's not happening the way they thought. Okay? You're going to get dharma. they're going to get karma. Now imagine this. This is all happening in the retrograde. Can you imagine how many idiots have been casting in the retrograde right now? I was laying there last night laughing my ass off going, I hope they cast on me. I hope they do the biggest death spell they've ever done and wipe their asses out. Because it's retrograde. If you're stupid enough to play with that stuff, you shouldn't be playing with the dark stuff anyways on a good day. But then if you're stupid enough in a retrograde to play with it, oh hell. So see, they've been told to stop stealing from you, taking from you, leave you alone, yada yada yada, right? They don't care. They don't care because they think they're above the law. So the retrograde has turned on them. Okay, sure has. Now we have stuck energies that came out. Okay, so we have, what is this? Oh boy. So here's the minions, the helpers, okay, that have been helping them in the past. They're all stuck. They're all caught. They can't do it anymore. Especially, this is a King of Swords energy, okay? For some of you, this is an Aquarius, Libra, a Virgo. For some of you, this is a cusper, that he is a Virgo, no, sorry. He's September, he's the end of September. So he's, Virgo, Libra, cusper, okay? He's caught, he's stuck. He can't go any further with it either. And then look, remember I said, I was just talking about there's a family that they have a lineage line connected, to like Santorini. There you go. There you go. Then in reverse, we got the Queen of Wands. Or is this the Queen of Cups? Oh, this is the Queen of Cups. Sorry. This is the Queen of Cups in reverse. So for some of you, this can be a Cancer, a Scorpio, a Pisces that's involved in this as well. The Queen of Cups, you don't ever want her in reverse. So she's ran out of feelings. She's numb. Okay? In the reverse, she can be really angry, really erratic. If she's in reverse, there's no empathy here. Okay? This is somebody, though, that will know how to manipulate you, and they will smile in your face, tell you they love you, they miss you, and turn around and take everything from you. Okay? This is somebody, they're emotionally disturbed, okay? They've had a lot of trauma done to them, and so they've had to shut those feelings off because they don't want to feel pain. But they don't mind dishing it out, okay? So, some of you, it's a double confirmation on this Pisces here. Some of you, within this conglomeration, there is a Scorpio and a Cancer involved, okay? So, this masculine was supposed to make a decision. He turned his back to the whole thing. This Virgo just figured, I'll come back when I'm ready. And I keep hearing, when I'm good and ready, and she'll be waiting for me. Oh boy. He sure found out that wasn't happening. All right, let's move on. Let's see, what else is going on here with the money tree? The money tree. Since all these people, money means more to them than anything, right? Well, they manifested some stuck energy. These both just came out stuck. So we got the magnolia. That's all about dignity. We got the plum tree. That's about prosperity. Wow. That's not going anywhere. Okay? Stand up for yourself and work your rights and know your rights at work. Be more assertive. So they tried to mess with your work too. Divine feminine, divine masculine. They probably infiltrated some people at your work. You probably have some people at your work that have been paid on a regular basis to, let's just say, make your job harder for you. You know? Try to get you maybe to freak out at work or attack somebody, be aggressive, or that to even go into work and say you're not a good worker, you're never on time, you're da 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 da. It's all lies, of course, but you know, hey, the more the better in their mind. Okay, plum prosperity. Enjoy the fruits of working smarter, harder, creative solutions. See, they were trying to suck this off of you. They're trying to tap into your sacral. Not happening. Not happening. Okay. Let's go to the Egyptian Oracle. What do they have to say? What do they have to say? Whoa. A lot. A lot. Okay. Somebody's trying to work with Anubis. That's not good. Anubis is turning on these people. They're trying to tap into Anubis, use Anubis's wisdom so that Anubis will illuminate the path for them through the darkness to the light and then send you in the other direction. Well, that was a backlash. Yep, not good. Winds of destiny. So, you will be getting the winds of destiny. Double more confirmation on my dad is present. This is his light. He turns it on and he turns it off. I never do. So the winds of destiny. And he was a sailor and a skier. So yep, he's here. Anyways, this is about you in your dreams being how do I put it? They were trying to put distance between you and your dreams. They were trying to use the winds of change to change your journey, change your purpose, change your goals, and make you think and feel that you could never, ever achieve them. It's not happening for you that way. It's going to happen for them that way. Yep. Sphinx, riddle, seek the silent guardian for truth hidden in stone. Enigma, answers, they're waiting. Wise trickster. So, some of you, I don't know why they're telling me this right now, but I'm getting Chinese zodiac signs. The monkey, the horse, the pig, the rat. If you're, I said horse, right? Yeah. So if you're any of those, guess what? Or the rooster. This is even more double confirmation for you. So it could be theirs or yours, okay? But anyways, we do have a wise trickster here. Whoever this person is, that is the trickster in your life or is coming in. Some of you, they haven't come back yet because we're in the retrograde, right? But they're going to make it. This person, how you know who it is, they're a very playful individual, okay? They're going to want to have a good time with you. They're going to want to laugh with you. They're going to want to get you in a real good energy, okay? First of all, they want to harvest your energy and they want to take from you like they always do, okay? So with their playful antics, remember that that's what they're going to do. There's unseen realms that there's hidden knowledge, very mystic knowledge in. Most people, you would have to be considered to be like a sage type of an individual to be able to enter those realms and absorb that information. And you happen to be. You might not know you are. You're also, if you're an oracle, you can do this as well. But anyways, they aren't of this. They know you are. So they figure if they could come in and trick you and harvest, get your energy very up high and cast an illusion upon you, they can get in there and make some changes that will be positive for them. So this is the trickster energy. I keep hearing, not happening, Captain. Okay? Not happening, Captain. Not happening, Captain. All right. Boy, gone through a lot of cards. All right, let's see who's next. Whose turn is it now? Whoa. Well, let's see. We got a Leo in reverse. We got a karmic Leo in devil energy. Wow. Justice will be served and the cycle will be over. So there's a Leo here. They wanted to pop right on out. We didn't even have to give that one a good old shuffle, did we now? All right. Get on over. I will get some more shorts up, guys. I get out in my yard and I get going and I can lose so much damn time. And I can work out there in the dark. Don't bother me any. I'd much rather be outside any day than inside. And then when it cools off at night, that's my favorite, you know, love to go out there. Anywho, there's a Leo. Nothing but endings coming for you. Somebody needs to go start watching. There's a masculine. You need to start watching. He's called JDS Tarot. Go watch him. You're going to connect with him. There's a masculine on my channel having a hard time. There's somebody that's watching different readers and they're just not clicking. You haven't found the person. Try JDS Tarot. I will put some more of the masculines that I really connect with, that I love on different platforms that I think are amazing. I'll go over and pull some videos and throw them in the community tab for you guys. I hope you guys are using that community tab because I put a lot of stuff over there to help you guys out. I put stuff over there to make you laugh. I put stuff over there to make you think. I put stuff over there to trigger you into healing. I have a whole reason why I do what I do over there. So if you don't use it to your advantage, not my problem. And it's just flat out stupid because it's free. All right, what else do we have? Oh boy. Someone's going to pass away. Yeah, someone's going to pass away. Someone's being made a sacrifice. And there's a child too. Yeah, there's a child that's going to pass away too. That's not good. Car accident, I guess. Because this person paid to have someone else be in a car accident that had a child. So that's someone's story. Yeah. Not good. Not good when you're doing that. So this person, this Leo, it doesn't want to fight with anybody anymore. This Leo wants this to be over. They don't want to deal with this anymore. They don't like what they dished out. This isn't making them happy. Truths are coming out that they thought would never, ever, ever come out. Oh boy, it's getting bigger and deeper. Sure is. There's several families involved here. There's biological families involved here. There's families that ended up getting to know each other from other situations that they were all involved in. There's extended family members here. There's people here that people adopted in as family, saying like, okay, well, we don't deal with this person anymore, right? In our family. So we're going to take you and we're going to cast them out, but you're going to become our family. That's a lot of this. Anyways, there is a younger fire sign energy that's blinded, that justice is going to be served upon, that chose to get involved in this. Okay? This Leo and Capricorn, their family, this Leo is not happy right now. Not happy at all. They can't stop what they've done. They can't make it go away. They can't get people to pull strings and do things like they were doing before and get away with it. So the time has come to pay the piper. This is everybody in this family that decided to join in, all these different types of people that I was talking to you about, okay? Then there's a lot of people that have been paid too, all right? A lot of people. But this is how this family should have been. It's turned upside down, never to be the same ever again. Um, mm, someone, wow, okay. They've paid a practitioner. They lied to this practitioner. This practitioner did work. And then for some reason, this practitioner was like, some things started happening. They're like, this isn't right. What's going on? Well, they decided to go check more into this more deeply. They went and found the person that that they were supposed to be casting upon and doing what they were doing, and were flabbergasted at what they found because it was completely different than what they were told. But they did what they did. So this person, I guess, unleashed the hellhounds. Yep. This practitioner unleashed the hellhounds on this Leo, this Capricorn. You have a Scorpio here. You got a Cancer. You got a Pisces. You got a Taurus. You got an Aquarius. You have a Gemini. You got a Libra. There's an Aries and a Pisces. Pretty much everybody. Pretty much everybody. You know. This divine masculine, feminine that they all decided to get in their way, they have a mystic journey. Okay? And people wanted to stop them. Especially this person. This is a very mystic person too. But they work for the dark side. So they put this person up against the divine masculine, divine feminine. Some of you, it's both of you, right? And this person for the longest time was helping keeping some of you away from each other and not being able to come back together that should. Meanwhile, I don't know where this just came from, but somebody grew up as a debutante. That might help someone out there. Somebody grew up as a debutante. And they're really on the dark side of everything. But they love to have, this person she has to have her way all the time. Some of you, her name starts with an E. Some of you, this person's name starts with an I. Some of you, this person's name starts with an A. These masculines that got involved with this, so there's a group that they belong to that they do initiations, they do rituals, they do weird shit, okay? We don't need to go into it more or further. It's so annoying to me. It's like, it's boring too. Actually, this stuff has become very boring. I can't afford to lose brain cells, and I don't think any of you can. So I don't want to get too much into this because that's all it does, okay? But this person participated in something. There's a huge backfire energy. For some of you, they're trying to tap into Roman and Greek gods and use them, what they consider to their advantage. It's not working. It's not working. These people are very cynical, okay? Very, very cynical. Okay, so, yeah. There's an Aries here. There's a Sagittarius. There's a Capricorn, and there's a Virgo. And they want me to say a Taurus too. They bit off, the apple, the temptation. The snake got them. So there's there's a dark high priest and a dark high priestess. They're both wicked. He's worse than she is. And the reason why he's worse than she is, he has a lot bigger ego than she does. He comes off very pushy, very controlling, very, very arrogant. This is a man that doesn't know how to control his sexual energy either. She has much more control over her darkness than he does. That's all I'm going to say. Whoops. All right. 10 of Pentacles. So this is what they were after of yours. Okay. I heard it's under lock and key. Don't worry. This person wanted to hurt you. They ended up hurting themselves. That's why this is in reverse. They wanted to hurt you. They ended up, by hurting you, they hurt themselves way worse than they could have ever hurt you. These persons, these masculines here, okay? Like I said, there's a young fire sign and a young earth sign in this family. They got used as pawns. They're feminines. They're good looking women in this family. These are what you would call upcoming in the family. Well, they're also getting manipulated to and lied to and told that if you do this, we're going to give you this. It's that kind of a thing. Okay? All right. We have all-seeing eye. So they're sending the evil eye out. Go beyond the visible to deeper understanding. Have a better perspective, your views, and become more aware. All right. On the bottom, emblem of hope. Under Isis wings, find the shelter of divine protection, healing, nurture, and magic. So they're trying to connect into Isis. Use Isis against you, her magic, her wisdom. Some of you, they're trying to cloak themselves as they are Isis and come into your energy and try and fool you. This is the stupidest. You're not even here in the same realms they are. You are not on the same timelines. I don't know why these people don't get this. They're so stupid, so stupid, so stupid. But for some of you, there's a higher power that's casting an illusion, almost like how the best way I can explain this. It would be like a holograph of you in the 5D on the low level. So they still believe you're down there roaming around in the realm where you have to fight the battles. You have to go through a lot before you get to start moving up and aligning higher and ascending. So they're doing this to keep them there and to keep them busy. And they think it's you, and it's not. Somebody's bipolar, I just heard, that is in this group here. Capricorn, especially. Gemini, Virgo, Taurus. Okay, poplar. This is about the poplar tree. Okay, this is, the poplar tree is about negotiating contracts, okay? Raises, promotions, and it coming in the now, not later. It's in reverse. So they used contracts and they proposed them to people to do different things to you. And these contracts had signatures and money attached to them that wasn't theirs to be giving away, but they did. Oh boy. Pine resilience. Spruce recharge. Okay, they want you to recharge. Because they're gonna keep trying to drain your energy, especially tonight. Okay, be on the lookout for new opportunities for work. Some of you, you got to leave where you're at because it won't change, and you deserve better. You deserve more. Pine resilience. Stand tall against adversity and focus on the finish line. Touch the sky. Teak strength, myrtle love. Be able to withstand the coming economic shifts. Make wise moves. Myrtle love. Pursue a course that aligns with your true passions, fulfillment, and work. All right. Well, that's the end for that one. All right, who's next? Who's next? Oh, and another thing, I very well love the robbery that they're trying to set up again. You come where I'm at, I promise you will leave in a body bag. I promise you will leave in a body bag. I'm very well aware. And you people think I'm stupid, the people you've already sent to this neighborhood, sent around my home. You will regret it. You will regret it. I will not be the one going out in a body bag, and neither will my kids. But I guarantee you will be. Keep it up. I already know about the plan. The universe is here. Always be in harmony with the universe. Who's next? Oh boy. All right. Oh, we got a Sagittarius in reverse. And we have a High Priestess. So we got a Sagittarius that's stuck with the High Priestess. And they're playing around with the universe. Okay? Oh boy. Oh boy. Just keep hearing the winds of change. The winds of change. The other day, I was sitting here. I have this most beautiful wind chime. It's huge. And I haven't been able to have it out for a gazillion years, it feels like, because it was in my old backyard at my house. And I was so excited when I found that. And the other night, I was sitting outside all by my little self, dark, just listening to my neighbor he has a koi pond. He's got a waterfall that's amazing. He's got an acre of just beautiful yard and all kinds of cool things. Anyways, I can hear his pond, his waterfall at night. And I have so much life, squirrels, I've got hummingbirds, all kinds of different birds. We've got, you name it. Anyways, it's just so peaceful for me sitting out there, and this wind chime that hangs, there's not 1 ounce of wind. And next thing you know, there my wind chime goes. And then it was the weirdest thing, because I was sitting there and I was just kind of scrolling through the feed, and all of a sudden, all of the readings that were coming up. Good job, Banners. Do it again. Woo! Yeah, way to go. Do it again. I love it when she does that. It's so cute. Now she's looking at me like, shut up, girl. Good job, girl. Good job. Whenever an ambulance goes by, or a fire truck or anything, she hears that, man, she's all over it. But anyways, then I looked in the feed, and everything is spell work. So anyways, some of you may need to get some kind of a beautiful wind chime or bells, whatever you want, but something makes a sound, you can hang it. When there's no wind and those things go off, you know what it's about. That's for someone. All right. If you ever watch Frankie's Tarot, I love her. She is amazing. And she is the cutest damn thing in the world. She's not dark at all. And she bought her some witch's bells, and she was so excited, and she couldn't wait to show those on her channel and talk about it. And you wouldn't believe all the assholes that got in her comment section and started attacking her about being a witch. I'm like, first of all, you people are complete goddamn idiots, because you want to know what? There are white witches, there are green witches, and there are dark witches. And the white witches of the light and the green witches of the earth protect the people, the plants, the animals, and they feed it with energy. So some people, before you want to get in people's comments and make your comments that you think you're so highly educated on, you might want to check your facts first. And people need to quit attacking those of us that get up here and we do this. You're not doing it. So how dare you comment? You don't like what we have to say? Switch off. Don't bother me any. And I know it doesn't bother her. And she's one of the best ones out there. And I see her get attacked, and it makes me so mad. And they try to drain her energy sometimes. And She's one of the few really sweet ones, just like Sonia. Sonia is, oh my God, I love Sonia. She is such a sweet, beautiful, kind person. And when they tried to do attacks on her too, I'm like, really? Seriously, people? Anyway, somebody needed to hear that. Okay, so let's move into this. All right, so the Sagittarius, they've been playing around with stuff that they really don't know very much about. They never have, never will. This person can't keep focus or their attention set on anything to master anything. This person has a really, really, really bad, you name it, they have it, addiction. It starts, you can, the weirdest drugs that are out there that are like horrible drugs, right? All your man-made drugs. This person's doing it. This person wakes up in places, doesn't know where they're at, doesn't know why that wire whisk has been shoved up their ass. Okay? That's this kind of a person. They have no idea. No clue. Fentanyl. This person likes fentanyl. Okay? So this person has been really a sacrificial lamb for a bunch of people in the music industry, apparently. Ah, yes. They like this person. Okay? This person has basically become their sex slave, too. Okay? I'm sure this person spends a lot of time in trap houses. But around a lot of people that try to convince this person, because this person's lost their mind, they're completely delusional. This person gets around a lot of people that they try to convince this person that the persons are putting around this person have higher powers, higher knowledge. They can give divine messages to this person. And especially when this person's all fucked up. I mean, yeah. This person has burned themselves down to nothing. And right now, this is just a vessel that people are using, sucking off of, and they will continue till this person is in their grave. It's super sad. It's super duper duper sad. This person is connected to somebody here in the collective. There's a feminine energy that is demonic. It's a fire sign in your family, your friend group, whatever group it is. And the music industry is tied into here somewhere. Celebrities, famous types of people. But it's also tied to your family. Lots of options here. None of them good. But every one of these options will lead you to an addiction that you can't control. That's what happened to him. That's what happened to him. It's a masculine. He's a masculine. He's African American too. Or he could be like mulatto. Oh no. There's little kids involved, and they're telling me he doesn't even know. He's so out of his mind. They drug him up to do this. And they energy harvest off of him having sex with kids. Okay, that was good enough for me. Didn't want to know more of that. All right, Spirit, what else? Yep, look at him. There he is. He's angry. He's aggressive. He's not happy. He's not sure what's happened to him, what hasn't happened to him, but he knows whatever it is, it's not been good. It's not been good. Okay? There's no new beginnings for him. There was a fire. Remember I said there was a fire sign energy that you're connected to and somehow he's connected to. It's a total loss. A total loss. These two are descending now. They're going backwards in this retrograde because they keep doing things that they shouldn't be. All right, bottom of the deck. Oh, yeah. Look at this. Rituals. That's all it is. Sick and twisted rituals. That's what he's up to. With her. With her. Yep. Yep. And then we have 9 of Cups in reverse. There's no happiness here. There won't be any more options that will be good. The future is bleak. All right. I can't wait till we get out of this retrograde energy, man. It needs to switch. All right, what does the collective need to know? Alder for courage, cherry tree for beauty, and for self-love. Okay? Appreciate what you have and relax for a while. Live in the present. Somebody needs to go buy that cherry blossom body spray. It's amazing. And spray it. It's going to clear you out. That's for somebody. Get some cherry blossom body spray. If you have a Walgreens, they sell it in their perfume cabinet at Walgreens. I know that. You can find it like probably, I mean, anywhere really. But you need to have the cherry blossom. What is it? Bath and Body Works, they have it too. Yeah, I know they have it for sure. Victoria's Secret has a version of it too that smells amazing. So anyways, somebody needs that. The alder tree, that's about making bold money moves and shrewd career choices, a financial breakthrough. It's in the reverse. They were sucking off your tree. You probably didn't even know it. You had a tree. You had your own money tree. But a bunch of people here were taken from it without your permission. And like I said, some of you didn't even know it. You're like, I had a money tree? Really? Yeah, you did. Other people were, access was granted and they were able to take advantage of. This person too has some pretty good hacking skills. So just so you know, go change your passwords because this person's going to try to hack all your stuff. Sacred Guardian. Okay. Came out in the reverse. In the thunder of hooves, find the power to conquer, protect, power, and stability. They don't have power now. They won't be protected, and they won't have any stability because this is what they were trying to destroy for you. It's in the reverse. Because what do we say? They don't want to leave this retrograde energy alone. They just keep going and going and going with it. All right, that's it. That's enough. In reverse. What is this? Ooh, there's definitely a Gemini involved here. There's definitely a twin flame here. There's definitely a Scorpio, Cancer, and a Pisces involved. There's also a twin ray energy here, okay? But this is the twin spirits in the Egyptian lineage line. They walked together. They fought together. They laid together. They were loyal together. And the stars, they're together. And at night, if they can't find each other, you can look in the stars and that will guide you back together. It'll connect you back together. So this was about partners, your friends coming into union. They were trying to block this for you because you're a twinner. You're a twin flame. Divine masculine, divine feminine. You are twin flame and they knew it and they were trying to stop it. But that's okay. You've got the cosmic calms here. Let your spiritual life reflect the celestial order, support, build, and aspire others. Okay. Look at that. Look at that. Dun, dun, dun. All right. There's the pile. Who's up next? Who's up next? Who's up next? I thought I had a flipper. Oh, we do have a flipper. What is this one? Oh, we got the deer. Bring gentleness and grace into every aspect of your life. Gentleness and grace into every aspect of your life. Another Leo. That's double on the Leos. Double on the Leos. So this is another Leo story. All right, hold on. I got to turn the light on. It's getting dark. Okay. Another Leo. I'm gonna need a Pepsi. All right. All right. Okay. What's going on with this Leo? Leo. Ooh. Okay. Spirit just said, Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Too many people playing with this energy. It's another family situation. These families that have gotten involved with these people to steal things from others, it's just crazy to me. This is so much more prevalent than anyone has any idea. And it's just sick and twisted to me that people don't know how to share. Like, you seriously don't know how to share. So pathetic. And then you think when you take blood money, you really believe it's going to work out, do you? Huh. The longer it takes to be made right, can you imagine how many years that's going to take flight in the reverse for you? I would hate to be all the people that did this to me, especially in my family. All right, here we go. Leo. Well, there's no more partying and having fun with these people anymore, especially a Pisces. Especially a Pisces. Huh. All right. What else, Spirit? Ooh. You get to look forward to the Ten of Swords, though. What is that? I was going to say, at first it looked like he's holding on to someone's bra. But then it's like a Joker hat. You know, like, or a jester of the court. This could be an Aquarius. Karmic Aquarius. So we got and a Leo. But anyways, everybody that, let's just put it this way. There's a Leo here, there's a Scorpio, there's a Cancer, there's a Pisces, there's an Aquarius, and there's a Gemini. Oh, they don't want me to forget there's an Aries too, and a Capricorn. Anywho, and a Virgo. You're all getting Ten of Swords. You were having fun, partying, stealing, taking from the collective, and it didn't bother any of you. You made fun of this person. You made fun of this person's kids. You dished them. You started a hate campaign, a hate train. Spirit says, all right, we're going to see how far you guys take this. And then we'll decide from there what, your punishment will be. So they let them do it. Let them do it. They kept doing it and doing it and doing it. Finally, Spirit's like, all right, that's enough. Ten of Swords. We were thinking of putting in the 5, where you're just fighting with each other, learning some lessons there, maybe getting some stuff out, but no, you couldn't leave it alone. You wouldn't stop. You didn't care about who you were hurting. You don't have a conscience. You actually feel justified, and you actually like to watch people suffer. You're sick and twisted, so you're getting the Ten of Swords. Yeah, you're getting the Ten of Swords. Yeah. There's a Libra that's going to get justice. Oh, as soon as I said that, there's also a Libra in reverse, an Aquarius, and a Gemini. Specifically a Gemini that's head of a family. You're exposed. Doesn't matter if you don't remember. Doesn't matter if you're trying to forget. Doesn't matter who you've paid, what strings have been pulled. You're not going to get away with it anymore. So they came up against the Libra. Not working out. No. More kids brought into the middle of this that shouldn't have been. Yeah. Oh, jeez. This family has also got involved with this. They got involved. I don't need to say anything. If you see this card upright, you can only imagine. It's in reverse. This family is going to pay a very, very, very big price. This little queenie here, she's a member of the Catholic Church. You won't be for long. Wow. I heard when everything comes out, they're going to want to burn you at the stake, lady. Literally, they're going to want to burn you at the stake. Because you're a horrible, sick, rotten, twisted. I'm not going to even call you a human being. I don't know what you are, don't care. You lost your soul a long time ago when you sold it to the devil and this secret society you belong to. And there's a church also involved here, the Catholic Church. But they have connections in with the Vatican and the Pope. So you can see how deep this went and why this little queenie over here thought, nobody's ever stopping me. If I want to kill someone, I can. Nobody's going to do anything about it. If I want to take someone out, nobody's going to do anything about it. If I want to steal their money, no one's going to do anything about it. I can do whatever the hell I want. Don't you know who I am? Everyone's going to know who you are, sweetheart, eventually on the news. National news. Yep. So anyways, it's super sad. There's a very sweet, kind-hearted teenager they involved. That's a earth sign energy. Not good. Not good. Not good. Not good. There's a Queen of Wands here. Energy that's involved. That's a part of this family. Okay. She's greedy. She's skanky. They just said greedy and skanky. So everything's going to be balanced out for you, divine masculine, divine feminine, that are being affected by this group. Because it's a group now. It's turned into a group. Okay. But this Leo has been waiting for you to crawl back and apologize for what they did to you. This Queen of Swords, she's been waiting for you to crawl back. She'll put her hand down with all of her diamond rings on it. She wants you to kiss it. This Queen of Wands here, oh, she wants to shut you up and make you not exist. You're getting balanced out. Doesn't matter what they think. Doesn't matter what they require to try to take you out. It's not going to happen, Captain. Now, they've also employed a Knight of Wands energy that they think that they could send toward you, because they either need to give you something to make you terminal, or they need to give you something that you could give someone else, and they can say you're spreading it all around the world like they are. Let me see something. Ugh, this bugs me. All right, what else? There's a private investigator that's a Capricorn that's attached to all these people. Like, you really need to go back to the drawing board. You're missing so many things. Okay, it's going to time out. I know it again. It's going to time out, and I might not be able to get it back. Anyways, when it does, it freezes. I will have to end it. Okay, so this family, these people, they're not going to get victory. There will be none. None, none, none. Yeah, they're stuck in all their injustices. They will be stuck in all their injustices that they did to you. That's what they get to look forward to. What else do we got here? Soul ascension in reverse. Their souls will not be ascending. Okay? Let your spirit soar and transcend earthly bounds beyond levels that you could imagine before. They're trying to tap into pyramid energy and use it against you. Sacred vessel. Oh, they're trying to tap into your sacred vessel as well. Inside your heart, draw from the past experience, preserve, hold, and be secure. So in the Egyptian times, they used to claim they could trap souls in these, they call these vessels. The Greeks believed in it too, but not as much as the Romans and the Egyptians did. And, they would make these beautiful pieces of pottery to trap certain souls in, to harvest the energy off of. Sometimes, and sometimes they would trap souls when someone would die and someone wanted someone else's soul with them trapped. Crazy stuff. All right, what else? Goblet of the gods. Drink deeply to quench both your doubts and desires, alchemy, faith, and manifest. So they know that you're your own alchemist. So they're trying to outbeat you. In reverse, the person that they're going to send in that Knight of Wands energy, it's going to be a flop. I don't even think he'll make it to you. Serenity unfolds, and the tranquil waters find harmony and gentle flow of renew, community, and grace. This person is not your twin. This person is not your twin ray. The Knight of Wands energy in reverse. This is a house hopper, a bed hopper, a couch hopper, a job hopper, a car hopper, a friend hopper, a husband hopper, a wife hopper. This is a hopper. Okay? Captain Chaos, Captain Save-A-Ho. You don't need any of this. Okay, here we go. What else, Spirit? Cedar access. Your job gives you the skills to find a better situation, and the bamboo path. Okay? So for those of you that are upright, you are moving in the right direction, so don't stop your career and journey. Bamboo is some of the strongest wood ever. You can literally, walnut is super strong. Bamboo. I had bamboo floors in my old house. And I did it on purpose because my boys are so hard on everything. And then, dogs. But zebra wood is really super hard to. And so is walnut. But bamboo is picked in this picture because it's beautiful. It lasts for the longest time. It has a spiritual energy to it. And it has a spiritual vibration. And people can't destroy it easily. Cedar access. This is for you, okay? Your job gives you the skills to find a better situation. Unlock your expertise. If you are missing promotions, you have people that keep getting promoted before you, or when you do get raises and things like that, you're not getting what you deserve. Spirit is guiding you to get your resume out there and triple what you make. Put the energy out there, manifest it, that job will come to you. Just get your, they're telling me, just get your resume out there on the different sites and the right job will find you. That's for someone that's not happy with their job. Okay? Some of you, that group of people may have infiltrated people at your job and ruined it for you. But don't worry. They're going to get everything and then some that they do to you guys. All right. What do we have? Light. Weave your spells by the light of stars and listen to your inner voice. This came out as a stuck energy. Because why? What are they all trying to do on this full moon right now with this retrograde energy? Wield light. And infiltrate it. Yep, fear in reverse. You guys don't have fear, but they're going to. Accept and love your fear and let it go. So here we go into that loose energy. So we got a group of psychopaths that are trying to harm and hurt people. Okay. Taurus. That's a Fool. Trying to use unicorn energy to fool you. See the elegant magic of your individuality. It's in reverse. This person doesn't like your individuality, your creativity, who you are. So this Hierophant has a lot of Gemini in their chart, Capricorn, but this Hierophant literally can be two people at one time. Okay? This is a strange skill set this person has. But they can work with energies that they probably shouldn't. Megan! Bandit! Get in here. Maggie? They love the Labradoodle next door. And they don't understand that they can't go over there and play with the Labradoodle. All right, we have... Well, someone thought they were going to have victory. Okay? This is Five of Wands energy. This is coming in, declaring war. Okay. It's not going to work out. Nope. Nope, it's not. All right. Well, this is... Uh-oh. Get in here, Megan. That was... Yep, here she comes running. That was a firecracker. She's done. She's done for the night. Bandit's out there still hanging out. Not Megan. She's like, oh, hell no. All right. Oh, boy. This is Two of Pentacles energy. Okay? This is stuck. The people in the past that they used to be able to bully you with, torture you with, antagonize you with, they commit crimes with, do different injustices. They don't want to do it anymore because they know it's there's a no-win situation here. It's a dead end. And if they get involved in this, this is all they have to look forward to. Fighting, war, chaos, problems, obstacles, challenges. And these are things they won't get out of. But they have some little soldier here that's part of their group that's declared war on you. Yep, more stuck energy. The truth will prevail. These people are being stuck in their tracks, okay? Yep. There's another child involved too. Another child involved. This is an air sign child. Someone's got an air sign child, and this air sign child is having issues, mental issues. And they're too focused on screwing you over, especially the one coming in to start war with you. She needs to pay attention to her kid. Spirit's going to stick her in the truth. She's going to have to deal with it. Nine of Pentacles. These people have dressed this up really good. This is the basket, the fruits of your labor. All of this up here is mass, illusions, manipulation. These are people making everything that's supposed to go to you look like it should go to them. It's not going to last. Nope. And there's two young people in your family. So, oh, jeez. Okay, you see that? Two more young people in your family that they've employed So we got a Virgo, a Taurus, a Capricorn, a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So, so far, there's 4 younger individuals, all under 21, that have been affected, that will continue to be affected because this family has drawn them into part of the, how do I put it? They became part of the plan to harm and hurt you. But they were lied to. They've been coerced. They have been bribed. They've been triggered. They've been told stories about you that were untrue to even get these kids to do this. Some of these kids just did it willingly because that's who they are. But everybody's going to pay a price, unfortunately. So, everybody wanted to take what was yours. They thought this was no problem. I should have it. She doesn't deserve it. He doesn't deserve it. This should be mine. Another woman that heads up a family that's a widow believes what is hers is hers. What is yours is hers as well. However, she needs to spin the story, the narrative, whoever she has to put in place to do whatever needs to be done, you need to be controlled. You need to be shut up. You need to be censored. You need to be put in a straitjacket. But really, she's the one that does because she's led this operation. And she continues to lead this operation. She has several fake profiles following you on social media, stalking you. But she calls you crazy. Jeez. Spirit's going to have a heyday with her. That's what I was just told. Spirit's going to have a heyday. Yeah, look at this. Willow, the willow tree. This is about direction. You don't need to know it all. Learn as you go along. Take any step as long as it's on the right path. It's in reverse. What she gets to look forward to. Ah, more. Okay, she's created some more stuck energy for herself. Oh, Hazel wisdom. Learn from other successful people in your profession. Get a mentor. This is stuck energy. She refuses to listen to anybody that may know more than her, that may be able to lead her in the correct direction, somebody she might actually learn from. She's not doing it. She's not having it. All right. What else can we say? We got. All right. Mystic Journey. So they were trying to stop you from transforming, having a rebirth. The phoenix, the phoenix rising from the ashes kind of a thing. Yeah, they were trying to stop that. They didn't want anything good for you. Okay. But you got wings of renewal. Okay. This is in the glow of dawn, the scarab heralds awakening in you. You will transform, have a rebirth, and you will arise from what they've tried to do to you. You're a mystic, and you have a mystic journey. It's another reason why this person is jealous of you. Okay? You get to cross the threshold to discover the invisible realms. Remember me talking about certain levels when you get into the 5D and you don't have to do certain things anymore? That's where you're at, my dear. Okay? There's going to be a gateway you're going to go through. And after you go through that gateway, you're going to know what your quest is. And you're going to take a venture somewhere. Build some holy lands somewhere. And you're going to get answers. Okay? All right. Solace and recharge. So they can't energy harvest off of you anymore. This is in reverse. Draw strength from the sun, rejuvenating body and soul, radiate, spark, and renewal. Some of you have been chipped in some way or another. You have been with someone at some point in time in your life, and they were able to get you in a position that they could chip you. This chip, they don't want me to talk about this. The way that you'll know is you will vibrate inside of you somewhere. Could be in your arm, could be in your leg, could be in your foot, could be in your mouth, could be in your ear, could be in your throat. It can be in your private areas. But they did this because this is how they connect with you through the astral realms. This is how they energy harvest and suck off of you. This is how they bind you and connect to you when they do rituals and moon work. We'll just say moon work, okay? Well, once you figure this out, when you know, you'll know. It's not like something that you kind of guess, because you will be vibrating and going, oh my God, what the hell is that? Okay? You can disconnect yourself from it. You have the power. Once you realize that you have this, you also are given the power to disconnect them from you. When you start to vibrate and you know it, you can feel it, crystals. Okay? Somebody didn't like that. They just tried to turn my lights off. That was weird. It dimmed down, didn't go all the way off, but they didn't like me telling you that. They didn't want you guys to know. Some of you have been vibrating and freaking out, and you didn't know. Okay? So, now you know what that is. Because they didn't want you to know. Yeah, there's an emperor here. Didn't like that I'm sharing this information. Next card is affirmation card. Because I'm correct. Because I do know. I have first-hand knowledge about this. Emphasize a deep connection with your intuition and your instincts. Wolf energy. So you have wolves in sheep's clothing around you. So they're going to give you the wolf energy instead of letting anybody suck it off of you. This emperor has a giant ego. Okay? This is an emperor with a very large ego. Okay? Now, this emperor, for some of you, it's a Leo. For some of you, it's an Aries. Some of you, it's a Taurus. Some of you, it's a Scorpio. Some of you, this emperor is a Cancer. Oh. What's going on? What the hell? All right. Hold on. Phone is overheating because they're trying to do that now. It's not charging properly. Hold on. Plugged in. Well, we're getting close to the end. Oh, it's falling off. That's why. Okay, hold on. I know how to fix it. Whoops. Sorry. There we go. All right. We're back. Okay. So, this emperor. Double confirmation on the Cancer. Okay? He does want to come forward and talk to you, this emperor. This emperor is out of the Ten of Swords now. They were in the Ten of Swords before. Yep. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. So, remember I said this emperor was in the Ten of Swords before? Yeah, he was. He's out of it now. Okay? He's out of it now. This person, like, they've had a whole new passion that was ignited inside of them. They have something that they're more passionate about than they were before. They're working on something. So this is somebody that's finally getting into their purpose, what they want to do, you know, going on their destined path. This is somebody that wants to reconnect with their family. This is somebody too that's very, very interested in genealogy and wanting to learn more about those types of things with their family. This is someone here that also has a lineage line of some very powerful, like shamans, oracles, people that have mediumship skills, things like that. But this person that's in their family is very dark. Very, very, very dark. This person didn't know it before, and they ended up entrusting this person. This emperor ended up entrusting in this individual and their family, and they figured it out. So they're not dealing with this person anymore. That was in their family. That was giving them, you know, not very good advice on things to do that they were actually doing, and they weren't getting the results that they thought they would. This person has now decided to get on their own, take it upon themselves to learn about things, to figure things out on their own, and quit listening to so much about what everyone else says, and like explore on their own. This person's in a real energy of like seeking. And that's when you go through a real spiritual awakening and you realize a lot of things that you were told, a lot of things you were taught, it's not what it is. And some people get really angry, they get really mad, and they get frustrated. Some people get really excited because it takes them in a whole nother direction of their purpose. Some people will find that when these people go in this direction, people will call these people conspiracy theorists, you know. They'll try to make fun of them, make it out that, oh, you're just a part of the tinfoil hat group, you know. No. This is just somebody that's decided to dive deep into who they are, where they came from, you know, learning. I mean, I had no idea until my aunt and I got on a genealogy site that she can get on. We started messing around and finding how far back our family went. And you really uncover some really cool things that, like, because when you get into kings and queens and, I mean, different, and some of you have no idea the lineage that you are tied into. There, you know, there might be parts of you that you had no idea even existed. So I don't know. I think it's really fun exploring that part of the journey and who you are. I think it's super exciting putting all those dots and things together. Some of you, you know, you'll find out your families had earls in them. You'll find out that some of your families go back to warriors, you know, different types of warriors in different wars. Some of your stuff, people can date back to the beginning of the Atlanteans, you know, the Sumerians, the Lemurians. I mean, there's, yeah. Anyways, a lot of you that get in this energy will find out a lot about yourself that is super, super duper exciting. So anyway, this individual that was in the family here, that was guiding this individual in the wrong direction, this is a mother energy. Some of you could be an aunt, some of you it could be a grandmother, some of you it's a mother. But you're not feeling bad about this anymore. You do not feel bad about the decision you've made with this person, because this person really, really, really led you in the wrong direction, and you missed a lot of opportunities with many people, places, and things. Okay. Let's see. Now we have a stuck energy. This is the maple treasure. You are coming into the reward you richly deserve. Taste the sweet success. They're going to stick you here. And this is a cool thing. You've had so much taken from you. You've had so many things go wrong. So many things happen that were unfair, unkind, whatever you want to call it. And now you're going to reap it. But they're going to want you to sit in it and enjoy it. So there's a treasure that's going to be given and gifted to you. And they want you to enjoy it. They want you to smell the roses. Stay a while. Okay? Apple, temptation. Someone through work tries to lead you astray. Make good choices. This is a coworker that you know that got involved with someone you know as well. And now, we'll put it this way, the cat's out of the bag. So now they want you stuck. Because they're stuck. So they want you stuck. They know you have all this goodness coming. But they don't want you to enjoy it. So they're coming up with a plan to tempt you. So you'll lose opportunities again. Yep. Sands of time. Oh, they're messing with time. They're trying to mess with, what do you call it? I keep hearing somebody thinks they're a time traveler. Someone thinks that they can open and close portals. They're a time traveler. Someone thinks that they can change your timeline, actually, but they can't. So in the mirage of destiny, your path emerges. Have patience. There will be some much needed endurance, and you are going to embark on traveling places afar. Okay? Because you're going to be learning. But right now, the hallowed halls. Go to your temple within to commune with your spirit, ancestors, gifts, and history. So they're trying to put you in the reverse during this retrograde. They don't want you to go inward. So they're trying to create chaos around you, obstacles, pain, suffering. They want you to get in your head about the past. They'd love to trauma bond you or send someone in to do all these different things to you. So stay by yourself. Be quiet. Be silent when you need to get answers. Let your soul speak to you. Your spirit and your soul will talk to you if you will sit back and let them. All right, 2 last cards. We got one upright. We got one in reverse. Silent stones. What was I just saying? Right? Seek wisdom in remnants, whispering timeless lessons. Stories, remains, repeat. Repito. You'll get your answers. In reverse. Oh boy, the river keeper. They sent the river keeper after you. In the depths, remember the river keeper. Your creativity flows like the river currents. Fertile muse and ideas. So you are someone's muse. So they're sending the river keeper in reverse towards you and towards your person because they think that they can cast an illusion that your person won't see you as their muse. They can't change this. They've always felt you and seen you in this way. No matter how much time's gone by, no matter what has happened, when you two get together, it's going to be like, okay, you know when you're charging your battery dies on your car and you got to give it that jump and the spark goes, right? When you get the chargers on there with the cables and the right wires. That's what you two will be to each other. These people know this, and they can't stand the fact that you two might be really happy and make each other happy and make other people happy because they don't have it. That's all that this amounts to, is these people don't have what you have. Imagine what you have without another partner. Then you put yourself with a partner that carries this very similar energy to you. That's why these people are trying to stop this. You will be miracle workers for others together. And you're needed here. Especially for what's coming that everybody's refusing to see. Wait till it hits. Wait till it hits. There's an earthquake coming. Yes, there is. Wait and see. There's an earthquake coming. Anywho. All right. Next out. Spirit. Pay attention to the winds of change again. Owl energy. This is stuck energy. Spirit is here to put someone into meditative mode. Now, meditation is different for everyone. So if yours is walking, moving, right? You're going to be doing that, but you're not going to be doing it with other people because you won't get your answers, you won't get your healing, and you won't do your purging. So some of you, it's just silence. You're going to have a lot of silence. There's a tower coming. There's a Scorpio. What else do we have? Discovery and Lion. So there's also a Leo involved, and there's also a Sagittarius, and there's a Scorpio here. So discover. Reawaken your sense of discovery and expedition. The Lion energy. That's all about strength, right? It's in believe in your own personal power. Tap into your own personal power, not someone else's. Anyways. All right. So we got a Saggy. We got a Leo. What else did I say? Oh, and a Scorpio. Duh. Okay. You're all being put in timeout. Spirit's putting you in timeout because you didn't put yourselves in timeout. What else? This is it. Oh, boy. Well, at least you guys won't be fighting with people anymore. The fights are over. That's why you're being put in timeout. Everyone can fight around you, behind you, in front of you, but not next to you or by you or affect you. It's over. Red Rover. 5, 6. Yeah. There's a fire sign energy here that can't walk away, though. Let's find out the real reason. I intuitively know the reason, but I'm curious if I'm correct. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. All right, Spirit. She's stuck. Yep. She's stuck. This is a feminine energy that takes advantage of people, unfortunately. Okay. She was a very magical empress at one time, energy. Oh, sorry, pre-empress. Huh. She never quite made it there before she turned dark. She's naturally gifted at what she does. She didn't have to think about it. It just happens. This is somebody that people will call them kitchen witches. My grandmother was. Both of them. Light witches, white and green. And they were kitchen witches. And they knew how to use herbs medicinally properly. Neither one of them used oil. Well, actually, my grandma Vigus, she used olive oil for a lot of different things. My other grandma wasn't much into those. But my other grandmother was into, the earth. Oh my God, animals. We made candles. We had a flower press my grandpa made, and we would go down to the gully, and we would drag back, we'd bring back dirt from down there, the sand, some water from the watering hole where we went, some rocks. We needed new rocks for her rock garden. Sticks, we needed new sticks. Then we get flowers and leaves, and then we'd put them in the flower press, and then we would make cards and lampshades and all crazy different things and candles, and then you podge that stuff together, But my grandmother was one of the most creative people in the world. But anyway, sorry, got off track. This individual was like that, but she's not anymore. Okay? She was an animal whisperer of some sort at one time. This feminine. She's not anymore. No, she's also getting put in timeout. Oh, yeah. Yeah. There's a King of Wands that she got involved with. He's in reverse. This is the Captain. Save-a-ho. Playa. Energy on steroids. This is, I mean, this is worse than any house hopper we've ever seen. This masculine energy. His whole goal, he does this to women. Put it where it goes in your story, but this is what he does. He comes in and this is what he does. I just heard he has a job to do and he does it well. Yep. Oh boy. 6 of Cups in reverse. So he cons people, then he steals their money. He really doesn't want to take the time to unalive people. That takes too much of his time up, and it's a messy job. He isn't prominent enough to have a cleaner. He's not high enough up in the society to get a cleaner, okay? This person doesn't have emotions. They're not good with their feelings at all. They have a bad connection that they shouldn't be involved with, which apparently all these people do too. Look who just appeared again. Imagine that. So, he likes little boys. That's the last thing we need to know. Whoa, there we go. On the bottom. Well, there's somebody here that was casting, binding, siphoning, that's in a Medusa kind of energy. She's not working for him anymore. Those days are over. Long gone. Look who just popped out again. Double confirmation on that, what I said. Ooh, I said earlier the Hellhounds got released. I said I think they got released last night. Here they are. Here they are. So here's the story for the Hellhounds. That was a really, really bad idea to do in this retrograde energy. And there's an Aries that's involved in this. A masculine karmic Aries that thought it'd be a great idea, part of this group, to dive down deep and release the Hellhounds. All right, let's see what else is here, and then I gotta go. Yeah, I've almost been on 2 hours, so I gotta go. All right, Rowan security. This is about your security, protecting yourself. This is especially about financial or job loss. So you might want to have a backup plan, they're saying, because this group of people here want to strip you of all finances. Okay? And they know if they can get you to lose your job, right? Then you'll lose what? Your structure, your foundation, your home. So that's what they're gunning for. Walnut intelligence, using street smarts and strategies for planning, prepare for the future. So they're trying to make the present so chaotic, so disastrous, overwhelming, that you can't even begin to think about preparing to have a good, beautiful future. In reverse, Aspen. Everyone knows what's my favorite tree? The quaking aspen. Anyways, trust your instincts and make changes quickly. You know what's right. They want you like a snail. They want you to be confused. They want you to not be able to make any decisions quickly as needed. Now, this is in reverse because this is what's going to happen to them. Not you, collective. Not you. Okay? Give you one more. Spirit said, Birch brilliance. Take steps to turn your good ideas into cash. Plant seeds to succeed. See? You already did this, though. You already did this. Okay? Somebody here wanted your seeds to succeed. Somebody here wanted everything that was yours. They wanted you stripped of everything. Here that person is. Rite of passage in reverse. They wanted to take your rite of passage. Okay? but they don't get to. You're initiated into the next phase of evolution, growth. It will be revealed soon. It's time to master yourself. They're trying to stop that. Whoa. Somebody is scribing and using it in the wrong way. Okay? I'm a huge scriber. Always have been, always will be. When someone shows there's someone else out here that's described like I am and does what I do. And guess what? They're trying to stop you. They're trying to tap into your energy as a scribe and steal it to manifest with it. It's in reverse. It's not going to work for them. Okay? Through the quill's dance, capture wisdom, essence, writing, journaling, learning. Manifesting. The Ankh. This is the greatest card. I love this. Key to infinity. Let the Ankh be your guide to eternal connections, life, spirituality, and balance. This is divine feminine all the way, all day. Last card. Divine messenger. Like silent wings, wisdom and knowledge descends upon you, insight and news coming for you. There will be a transition. And with that being said, guys, I hope you have a wonderful evening. Thank you again for joining in with me. It's great to be back on. I've missed all of my regulars so very much. I'm going to get back on. I don't know. I might get on tomorrow. Will depend. See how my day is going tomorrow. Try to get on for a few minutes and shoot you guys some messages for fun. I'll definitely finish working on the shorts, getting more of those up. But I will give it one more chance to tell me with the comment thing to see how that goes. And if all these people that keep getting paid to do this want to keep this up, then I will just cut it completely off. So I hope we don't have to do that, because there's so many wonderful people that I have on my channel that I love to interact with. And I know you guys like to interact with each other. So anywho, you guys also that are in the upright and you're positive, you can as well. When you see these idiots in the comments making their comments and harassing me, you can knock them off the channel. You have the same, you can do it too. You got buttons that show you can do it. So maybe some of you, it's time for you to step up and help me for a change. You might want to think about that one, because I sure give a lot of my free time onto this channel for a lot of people, and I don't deserve having to be harassed when I come on here. So you're very welcome, Mystic. It's great to see you, Sweet Pea. Thank you for joining in. Thank you for listening. I love you all very much, that you know that you're upright and you do have a relationship with me and it's honest and it's upright. I thank you very much for continuing to come on and support my channel. All right, guys, have a fabulous evening and I'll see you tomorrow.